Alrighty, welcome back everybody here to the firing squad Titan Eternal, as today going into week 4 taking on Dorado Gaming Omega. Once again, I'm Colonel Cast, joined by Mr. Zone. How much are you looking forward to tonight's match? Anything you have your eye on?
My on the clock tonight. No, just kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited for some games, man. I'm excited for some bangers.
Yeah, definitely going to be an interesting game. We'll bounce things on over to our first break of the day, let them get in the lobby, get it set up, get that spec delay out of the way, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Game 1 between the Firing Squad and Dorado Gaming Omega.
All right, would you see Bubble lands on a Kingmaker? Egg White's looking for a big trade on the Griffin there.
Both supports do use heal there as well, which is worth noting.
Then we see Snooze, top lane. Nothing's happening up here. Send me back to bot lane. It's just Gwen and Ornn. Nothing's happening. Go back to bot. Dude, directed camera's got a mind of its own. Swear to God.
Camera's having a good time right now as Fangling gets some good damage onto Oru as the Brittle proc able to retrade them back to both around half HP, but definitely favoring the Gwen here as it shows in as...
Uh-oh, look at the minimap. Do you see what I see? It's a 4-camp bot. Oh, that Bubble's bait. No, Egg Whites. No, it's bait.
Zin potentially on the way as well. You see him on the Gromp right now as Egg White's gonna flash over. He gets caught by the flag drag. Egg White's barrier comes in, but Lulu flash, Corki flash will be able to catch him. Zin just stays on the Gromp there, not gonna have the move on.
There's the freeze. There's the Jarvan.
Egg White's in danger. Jarvan flash EQ. It gets dodged by the Aphelios. They might have a chance as Nami heal comes out. Egg White stops to damage, but he's gonna get away with it. Turns some damage back in. Kingmaker picks it up with the W. Didn't expect the Nami to hurt quite that much, but Kingmaker gets the kill, and well played by the Firing Squad bot lane. Get a kill in the 2v3.
Yeah, Jarvan was just short on the EQ there. Not a whole lot you can do other than walk forward before casting, but that's okay. No flash on the bot lanes. Good trade.
Didn't the Aphelios walk out of it? Like he walked down?
No, he was
short. Was he just short?
He was very short. Goes to Mrs. Q in the...
He goes for the ultimate. It's a bit aggressive there by Kosum, but
chunk damage.
There we go. His ult will come up and then he'll get the kill. It is possible, I guess, if there's an attack from the Syndra. It doesn't have TP.
Doesn't have TP. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not actually that bad. He does have Xin Zhao hovering. He does need to be careful of Jarvan coming up, but he should be able to just cage that, walk it away. If he hits Q, he kills. Yeah, we know. But it's still funny just watching. I mean, he obviously buffered it. He buffered it ahead of time. Like, it's still funny though.
Yeah, Jarvan Lulu looking mid here is Fangling taking a big chunky. Flashes the EQ. Good by Kosum.
Good by Kosum indeed. And then Hushu needs to back and be careful there. We do see Wheelchair Jungler is hovering top side, but it looks like this dragon should go over to the side of Dorado here. Nothing too spectacular going on.
And yeah, it is worth noting the Firing Squad did pick up that full set of grubs, so while Dorado Gaming have spent genuinely probably the last 2 minutes investing in this bot side trying to pressure for Dragon, it ended up with them giving over a kill to the Nami and losing the grubs here, so Dorado Gaming, borderline getting out macroed here as they still haven't gotten a good attempt at the Dragons. Vigar's backing so Syndra can walk down, so they should be freed up for it now, but they spent a lot of time for this, which includes the Jarvan losing a Gromp there to the Zen.
Prod, when we get a chance, can you show gold? Egg is actually up about 10 CS. Kosum it finally evened out once he crashes the wave. Yeah, Egg's actually up gold on Corki, despite first blood. First blood gold is pointless now. Hushu does have needlework. I don't think he's going to look for anything. He needs more of the wave to look for anything. Just let it crash, buddy. Stop trading.
As Searing Charge comes out, Call the Forge God, Fangling in danger. He good dash, keeps the Ornn outside of the mist there. Nice by the Gwen, then last needlework goes nowhere near the Ornn, but really, really good on that dash. As unless something odd happens here, you see Jarvan in the bot lane running over.
Pinging, they might fight it.
Yeah, they definitely are looking for this. Kingmaker, Egg White's in the area. Gwen moving down. Ornn on the top as well. They get the second grub here as the fight comes out. Call the Forge God comes in.
Ornn good ult out of Xin Zhao.
Gets Xin Zhao on the Crescent as it will be the Jarvan going down. Nami gets it from range. Gwen goes in.
Good cage!
But caught by the Event Horizon. Good there. Syndra goes down 4v3 now in favor of the Firing Squad. Grub still alive as the Firing Squad really want to secure this 6 out of 6 here as the rest of the team, they don't have their smite. They're just going to have to give it. The Firing Squad, nice fight there and gets them that full sweep of grubs.
That was a great team fight out of Firing Squad. I love the layering of the Xin Zhao ult. Got the 3-man knockback, hit the Jarvan. kept him so he couldn't Cataclysm. Egg Whites and Kosum were safe. Even the cage where the TP was coming, chef's kiss. Beautiful. Love to see. And nothing else should come of this one. Does go back in for the Cataclysm on the Kingmaker.
That's very aggressive. They will get rewarded with the kill on Kingmaker as Keyhole tries to get away. Flag drags out. Searing Charge, Polymorph onto Kosum. Kosum in a lot of danger. He's going to go down as the Rift Herald summoned in the mid lane, but this Dragon certainly going to go over to Dorado Gaming, and now no guarantee that the Herald even gets a charge.
Someone's got to tell Firing Squad when Kingmaker does
Din.
This.
He gets the charge, gets the bounce back. Searing Charge comes in, Aphelios ult. They're stacking a good bit of damage on Oru. He has chakrams for days here. Zegwides does an absolute absurd bit of damage there, but not going to be able to pick up any. He just went on a little walk there.
He's taking a nice stroll. Kingmaker is probably dead here. Why?
Yeah, he gets spotted out. Wheelchair's on the way. Fengling is coming from the back as well. So while the Nami goes down, the opportunity here for the 2v2 with Vigar on the way. Knockup comes, grabs both. Flag drag on through the Gwen as Needlework comes out. Wheelchair gets here. It's a 1-for-0 here. As now it's going to be the Ornn getting rooted up. Ult in as both Fengling and the Ornn are low. 2-for-1 there. Corki gets in. He's trying to pick up one. 2-5, he hits Wheelchair, but it's non-lethal, and it ends up going 2-for-1 there. They go aggro very much so to get the side of Kingmaker, but end up putting themselves in a lot of danger, and they lose their top jungle for it.
I'm so surprised 2-5.
I went ahead and gave it a search because I was curious. Ornn passive is 4 passives. He can craft his own item. He can upgrade items. He gets the bonus armor, MR, and health, and then his brittle is built into his passive as the Firing Squad walking on into River. Oru gonna take a little chunk here. Zin gonna have a chance to go in. It is gonna get taken by the side of the Dorado Gaming team, though. Is Oru gonna get chunked away? He goes down early. There's no tank here. Really nice. The tidal wave grabs the Jarvan in air. He cataclysms, and it will just be a prison. Aphelios ult, though, long enough range. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Gwen goes down. The Chakram can't lead Syndra away, and while Syndra gets out, it's a 4-for-1 in favor of the Firing Squad, and they have their pick of the top river objectives here.
In Egg we trust, I guess. There it is. There it is.
One trying to move over to stop a flank there in the river, but his EQ, which would have surefire been a knockup, got stunned by the Nami ult on its way in. So really unfortunate there by Keyhole. Well played by Kingmaker. He ends up cataclysming as a wall, which immediately gets him killed as they are going to go for the Baron here. Firing Squad surely going to get this objective. Syndra just a little bit too slow to do anything about it as the Firing Squad. Will they have the hesitancy to not start Otacon? They will. I like it. Don't randomly do Otacon and kill yourself.
Thank God, bro. I was so...
You mentioned it earlier. Their macro this week a lot better.
Just need to stop getting caught out for these little things, and they're good to go, but... There we go. This is what we want to see. Less shield regen in fights. It's so obnoxious, especially combining with Mountain Soul, which minute and a half, we do see Egg going in. A lot of damage. That's
oh my God!
Got IE finished. There it is.
3 items of Aphelios is not messing around. Oh my God. They pick off Keyhole and they're going straight to the Otacon and nobody can stop them.
And for once, it's a decent Otacon call. Just starting up the Baron. No vision on the side of Dorado. They are running up. They do have an inkling. They're pinging it. But I think Firing Squad should just be able to burst this. And they're out.
Yeah, the Baron goes down. We'll see what the call is now. Event Horizon does some too. It's a good bit of poke there. Actually, doesn't end up doing that much. It's Ornn Jarvan, so they don't actually get that much damage. As I'll just back away for the moment. Not going to overforce. Double stun comes out from Gabriel, but not going to be able to get much on. But big stun, big stun. Grabs him with the Vigar cage. Aqua Prism after now. Aphelios flashes in. Griffin at 1 HP. He gets taken down by the Waru. Caught by the Event Horizon once again. Killed by the Aphelios. And in a 5v1, Jarvan back up in 10 seconds. But that's Nexus 1, Nexus 2. And the game is ended here. Sometime the 34th minute. They go for the dive. They get it on 2-5. And while they lose out Vigar and Gwen, they get the fountain kill, 17-16 in kills, and they close it out 34-17 as the Firing Squad move up 1-0.
We are speed running tonight.
Squad.
Also like the Aurora. Champ doesn't really have any super strong counter, and I think Quaybot actually does fine into Jinx, no? Doesn't he outranger her? Nocturne slammed. Okay. Yeah, I like the Nocturne into away. What's he gonna do? Run away? Got him.
And it will be the Firing Squad, Annie mid, Aurora top.
What if it's Bruiser, Annie top, where you go the Sarah Roa's build? I have seen that before. It's like AP Bruiser.
Jungle, Yone mid with Hui Karma bot lane. I am
personally
not a fan.
Blue Cane, isn't it? Is he
That's
gonna go
very
blue?
possible.
Because is Rakan melee or ranged? I can't remember. His attack range is... There's so much CC to deal with Kayn and Yone. Like, how are they going to play the game? And Hui might be long range, but there's Nocturne Aurora jumping in with Rakan. They have cohesion on the side of Firing Squad. They have a lot of engage. They have a lot of follow-up engage. They got the shield with Annie to give Jinx movement speed, that Enchantress-esque. They also have the Rakan shields as well to keep her alive as long as Egg positions well, like he's been the last couple days, or last couple weeks, excuse me. Should be a 2-0 for Firing Squad is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we'll head things on over back to a little bit of a break. We'll be back.
All right, let me ask you this, Colonel. Do you think these players are good enough to perform a lane swap and not feed?
I think that they'll. I think they'll pull it off.
My own question. I think I just answered
do
my
I
own
need to
question.
answer? Exhaust for flash trade, and Fengling is going to be forced out of an early teleport here.
Oh, he might die.
For the engage here is he will get the knock up onto the Yone, maybe a bit of danger. Exhaust comes down. He doesn't have a teleport, but Flea comes out, but they just don't have the damage. As it will be the Yone living for the moment as Griffin holding aggro here, puts a bit of damage on the Kingmaker as the Nocturne Q misses. He does get hit by the knock up here, but they don't really have a way to fight this as Keyhall shows up as well. So 3v3 if there is somehow a fight, which in no world will there ever be.
That Karma movement was so weird. He like was about to get in the melee range and face check it, and he just stopped. I'm assuming it must have been a calm flash ult coming out of Kosub into the knockup Kingmaker, stealing another kill over for himself.
We see why they were interested in lane swapping. Oru is getting absolutely assaulted. Hui throws his ult the wrong direction as Griffin going to get knocked up. Keyhall running in. Now it's going to be the exhaust onto Nocturne, but it's too much damage anyway. Jinx gets the reset. Flame Choppers grab Keyhall. Yes, to flash away. 2-5 gets chunked a little bit as well. And it's a kill to the Nocturne there, and they have a bit of tempo now on the map.
A bit, and you can actually catch up a little bit quicker. It's only these early levels that it's really tough. Kosub looking for a trade.
Oh, dodges the Yone ult with movement there as Yone might be in a bit of damage in the bot side. 2-5 in danger, gets out. Griffin now going to get jumped on, gets exhausted. Kayn in the area as well as damage starting to stack in. Jinx looking for a reset, but nobody's low enough to get it as Egg White's now the target of the damage. Flashes away from the Keyhall Q. Maybe not necessary, but Keyhall ends up taking himself out. Jinx gets the reset. They should all die here. Egg White's is kiting into 2-5. He cleanses the Fury, moves over to Griffin, and that is abysmal by Keyhall.
That was a little overforced. He must have really
Gabriel got soloed as well. It is 4v4 brewing in the top side as Jinx needs to get over as Oru goes very deep on the engage here as it will be Keyhall jumping on over. Umbral Trespass now. Keyhall in danger. Quickness in. Now Jinx can get here and get a reset. This fight is over. Flame Chompers come out trying to get in range to get these autos off, but only gets a hit onto Griffin there as Kayn still on his form. Jinx will see if Egg White goes for anything aggro here on the SMDR. He does send it top side as it hits somebody, but it looks like Karma just tanked it with the shield there. But in good news, the side of the Firing Squad are going to pick up the grubs here as it shouldn't be a clean sweep. I'm like 95. It won't be like last time where Xin Zhao almost kills himself as Wheelchair once again going to wheel it on in as the second crash goes in. In danger here is it will it now be the amount ult coming out as he's fine with it even once the engage. Gabriel Leo is almost chunked away, but Jinx not going to get the reset yet. Kingmaker flashes the Whale. The reset almost coming in. Egg Whites needs a kill. He just needs somebody to go down. He's hitting toward Oru now as he finally gets the reset as he is out of mana. He can't actually kite onto anyone. He's trying to though. He wants 2-5 as zap onto Gabriel. Gabriel goes down. Egg Whites is double. Moves to Keyhall. The Grim Visage grabs him there. Unfortunate. Almost got out of it, but 2-5 able to save himself and Keyhall there. Severing Bolt barely misses the Rakan.
Little weird on Wheelchair jungle.
They got a nice solid foundational lead after the first 5 to 10 minutes, and slowly over time they're taking fight wins. They're forcing every objective, which has led to them being now 3 dragons up to 0, tied in grubs. They got the Herald. They're up 3 towers to 1, with that 1 tower being taken by Oru mid-sentence. So
there it is. Yeah, it's probably those grub fights that really did it, and then Aurora just wailing on a Maokai healing. We do see Gabriel Leo goes in. We can see a stun come out as well, and he's
Oru
back
is
out.
just dead. The quicker they can kill, they can't kill him. He's just a bit too tanky. Oh my!
Oh, no.
Hollow Radiance, the best item he could have bought here.
Shut up.
As they position
Stop the
near
slander.
Otacon, and Oru gets a triple kill. Thank God he's building correctly here. The Maokai picks up a 3-fer.
Yeah, thank God he built that. Get out of here with that dog.
Okay, it's Kosum
wants
flash
revenge.
fuse. Kane is dead. He gets the tower.
Warwick? I have yet to see it. I have yet to see someone. I mean, I know you probably can. Kosum is just going to blow up Griffin. Nothing too crazy there. Good. Zone him out. Don't let him come in. And we see Fang Ling looking for Oru. Oru is going to be just a bit too tanky with Unending Despair. Does have the Grievous.
They do.
Does revive. Fight him!
Paranoia goes in. Between Worlds comes in. Everything stacks in. Oru's taken down. Big kill by Kingmaker as the quickness on the back line onto the Krugs. He goes down, but he gets a lot of charms on the way. As for the moment, I believe it's 1 for 2 as Rakan, the sole casualty to lose his false leg.
You just run around in a circle with shotgun legs.
At high level, once you have the leg put
mow
on.
that thing.
I
always have to...
That's Soul. Infernal Soul just got taken. I mean, this game's over. I'm just gonna say it at this point. I don't know what Dorado are gonna do other than cut off the opponent's internet to win this game.
My man,
we'll see if they're selling as Kosum. Kosum needs the point and click stun. He wants his read back as
he's so fast.
To Gabriel.
Like
Kosum is coming in. Kosum, get the stun. Yes, the stun comes out. Stunned again. Egg Whites and Kosum pick that up. Support to the assist to the Rakan, and every opposition member is bot side here. So firing squad are just gonna hit Nash here, and I don't think they can get punished because Kane is on Wolves and Maokai's bot lane.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little tea about Dorado real quick. Okay. So they have like a condition for the teams that you play on. If you don't make playoffs and like you're expected to at least make finals, the roster just gets dissolved. I'm assuming they're just mentally checked out.
That's a bit harsh, no?
Wow.
Yes. I guess it's just how the org functions.
Winners only is how they go. Call, you might want to be careful. You probably don't win these.
Umbral Trespass. We'll see if they can win this. He has a lot of damage. He almost gets it, but Infernal Soul a little bit too much there as Jinx picks up the kill, goes for the recall. Might have an item here. Yeah, it's an LDR. Third item plus tier 4 boots for the Jinx coming out. Eaton 2 with the second most CS in the lobby, second to only the opposition away. And both of them are almost 30 CS over anybody else, as they've definitely grown themselves a kingdom. Insane paranoia to Griffin. Flashes.
Boom.
Very possible. Keep an eye on that mid wave as well. While he holds a little bit. Gabriel's chunked. Aurora going aggro here as Oru in danger. Tibbers on the back end is going to teleport back. Fangling gets chunked now. It'll be the flash, but not a dodge as Oru able to get out, but Hui not as 2-5. Oh, barely saved by that Jinx being just a bit wide here as Keyhall has arrived. Surely we won't randomly let him steal Elder, right? Early smite is insane in any circumstance there, but it doesn't end up go for the burn here as they certainly have quite a lot of damage. You see Jinx absolutely chunking 400 or 500 damage each, and Kane is going gromp.
Just
nice trade.
Honestly, like the way that
they're gonna go onto the Annie, they blow him up. Aurora ult comes out. Griffin gonna get chunked. It might be 1 for 1. It will. Jinxel Elder kills Gabriel the target now, but Nocturne gonna get pulled back. Hui with the EE there. Grim Visage will pull him, or Crushing Maw will pull him back there as Jinx now gonna get the towers. Hui will damage him a good bit. Top inhib gonna get taken down. Use it to start chipping at the other tower, but Big Engage comes out. Wheelchair gonna be taken low now. It's gonna be Egg White's trying to kite back, but he doesn't have the AoE to deal damage out here. Jinx goes down, Nocturne goes down, Kingmaker in danger as well as they have to back away. Oru almost gonna get taken down here as the Elder will burn him out. Fangling now forced to jump away. Kingmaker gonna try and save him here. Jumps to him as 2-5 taken low. Now the rest of the team getting jumped on by the Yone and Kane. It's an ace for Dorado Gaming.
Like, I don't know why they're playing so scared. They bailed on Annie, who had Tibbers. Like, you can't just leave him to die. When Kingmaker, you're the one who's supposed to eat the Maokai ult, not your Annie, who's 12 and 5. And then they just bailed on him. I don't know. They could have forced so much easier. You got flash Tibbers up. Just flash Tibbers. Pull the trigger. Don't be scared. There's no problem. When you're waiting this long, you get collapsed on, and then we're going to be back in the game for another Elder Dragon spawn, is my guess. That's just how it goes sometimes, Colonel.
He's stealing the blue buff. That's value. Oh, Kingmaker goes in. Yone now going to grab 2 with his ultimate as it will be the side of the firing squad trying to move around, but Nocturne dealing a little bit too much damage. Keyhall going to get taken down as Annie gets taken out. Tibbers, though, on the empowerment post Annie Mortem, will be able to pick up the karma with that empowered Tibbers as the rest of the team going to move over to the mid side. Egg Whites putting on some damage toward the wave, but they aren't quite going for the inhib yet. Egg Whites obviously wants that reset, but Yone goes in. Now it's going to be the Aurora. Maokai tries to buy them time. His wheelchair trying to buy some more on the back, but it's going to be Aurora pick up 1. Gabriel in danger. His wheelchair and Fangling combo to get it. Oru now 1v4 to try and save the game as he will dodge that knockup, but the inhib goes down. It's a double inhib once again. Nexus Tower in danger. No spawns for 15. Kane in 20. Maokai goes in. He's trying to stall for time, but 1v4, his perfect itemization is not going to keep him alive versus the whole team, and the firing squad in the 36th minute pick up a 2-0 sweep over Dorado Gaming.
Thank God we had Hollowed Radiance to hold the line there. Thank God.
It would have helped clear the wave if he had some more teammates with him. Amen.
Is it the Snowdrift one? Because that one's gas.
If you see anything